It's yet another fresh Burning Crusade World of Warcraft private server. This time it's by Stormforge, well-established name among World of Warcraft private servers at this point. And it is going to be yet another Netherwing. Is this the second or the third one? I feel like it's the third one. The first Netherwing was a big success, and now obviously we have some competition with Warmane's Onyxia currently being at the Burning Crusade stage, phase 2. And eventually progressing to Wrath of the Lich King around September, August, October maybe this year. But Netherwing here is going to be launching in just 15 days from now. Because I'm going to be uploading the video tomorrow, so that's going to be 15 days. And just like always, this video is no exception. Sponsored by gtop100.com, a website where you can explore World of Warcraft private servers. Where it's the players that vote for the ones they like the best. Check out their website. And thanks GTop100 for sponsoring this video. Basic information, experience rates are gonna be at ×3. I'd say reasonable. It's still gonna make Blizz-like fans mad because it's not ×1. And it's gonna make parents mad because it's kinda low. It's still gonna take a lot of time to progress and level. But I'd say for the most part ×3 is reasonable. I would still welcome ×5 or ×7 personally. But that's just me having played on so many World of Warcraft private servers and have played this game for over 10 years, having leveled 169 characters. Honor rates 1.5 times, also super low. Profession rates, Blizz-like actually ×1, and reputation rates also at ×1. So it looks like they're giving us some quality of life, but still trying to stay as close as Blizz-like as possible. So why would you want to play on Netherwing instead of the 300 other World of Warcraft private servers? Atlantis Core 2 with multiple successful TBC realms over the past few years. Cross-faction available on the realm, so it doesn't mean whether you're a Horde or Alliance, you can group up, play together, use the same auction house, and also participate in cross-faction battlegrounds. Does that mean Arena is cross-faction too? Are there any limitations to cross-faction, I wonder? Dynamic drops and party-shared quest item drops. Long-time professional developers. Dual talent specialization. Available from level 40. Multi-client support. And this is interesting because you're going to be able to choose between clients. You can either play this on the classic client, meaning it will look more modern, just like as if you would play classic Burning Crusade in like 2020, 2021, whenever it released on retail. But you can also use the original 2.4.3 Burning Crusade client and also a modified Wrath of Lich King client on 3.3.5a patch. So you have 3 options of clients, and it's basically up to you which one you prefer. Then there's support team racial swap feature, which is super popular across many World of Warcraft private servers nowadays. Lets you pick your racial abilities, so you don't have to stick to the same old races with the best racial abilities. You can play basically whatever race you want and just change your racial ability so you have the full benefit. And you can also reserve your names, so if you don't want your nickname to be taken, make sure to log on the 19th of February and you can reserve up to 3 character names per account. And this looks like a comparison between the original Burning Crusade client and the classic TBC client. So you'd have better graphics, higher frame rate, and so on with the more modern classic Burning Crusade client if you choose to use that one. You can also download the client right here on the website. For the PvE lovers, we have a few quality of life adjustments, including Bloodlust and Heroism resetting after every boss attempt. So you don't have to waste time waiting for those cooldowns to come off. And you also won't have to run so much to your corpse. You can basically resurrect right at the boss if you wipe. You can trade bind on pickup items. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And there's also going to be Heroic Dungeon daily quests available that will award bonus badge of justice upon completion. Brand new difficulty, normal and heroic raid modes. And you can swap between normal and heroic mode in between attempts as much as you'd like. Now for PvP for the real men. World PvP adjustments. So there's going to be some world PvP objectives to make people want to play more PvP in the outside world besides just arenas and battlegrounds. Additional arena flush. So you will have 2 arena flushes every week instead of just 1. Not just Wednesday morning, but also Sunday morning. So you can get more currency, gear up faster, and make it actually worth playing more often during the week. And queue from anywhere, no way. Finally, you don't have to stay at that stupid NPC to queue up for Arena. No way. Both arenas and battlegrounds can be queued up anywhere in the world. I love it. Yo, read more. Woo, there's even more. Wow, I love this. Arena preparation skip, so you can click and start your arena faster without having to wait for a minute every single game. Warzone Gulch maximum duration, 20 minutes max, anti-AFK report system, daily quests, currency rebalancing. Wow, this is amazing. I love to see some effort put into PvP. And frequent questions: when will raids in Season 1 of PvP be available? Tier 4 and Tier 5 raids will be open approximately 2 weeks after launch, along with activation of arenas for the first PvP season. Okay, so that will be about 2 weeks for you to level up your characters. For most people, 2 weeks at ×3 experience rates is probably not going to be enough. But for those most passionate, they will get that advantage and be right there and ready. Will dailies be available on launch? No, this will not be available until later. Raid attunements necessary for Karazhan, Samurai Cavern, and Tempest Keep. Do I have to use the 2.5.2 Classic client? We recommend it, but you do not have to use this client. The original 2.4.3 and our modified 3.3.5 clients will still work on Netherwing. When can I use XP boost, and will my membership status work on Netherwing Burning Crusade Realm? XP boost will be available for purchase in Stormforge. Membership will be enabled shortly after every class first level 70. So if you're one of those that wants to pay to make your leveling progression faster, get that XP boost. It's probably gonna be several days after the launch, so Realm First achievements will be obtained first, and then the XP boost, memberships, and all this donate will be available. Do I need to download the game client again? Although it's not big, it's just Burning Crusade, so it's only a couple gigabytes. You can still use an existing 2.4.3 or modified 3.3.5 a client, but still they recommend the modern classic client. I might actually, if I play on this server, maybe I will, maybe I won't, I might actually try that modern classic client and see what it looks like. I'm kind of curious. But it's always ideal to have the game client by the server that you're playing on. So if you're using another server's TBC client, there may be some issues. So I personally always prefer to download the client that the server provides, just to be sure and not be getting any unnecessary errors and issues. What will happen to my characters after progression is over? Characters will continue to exist on the realm for you to play. The server will not progress to any future expansion, which means after the progression is over, likely this realm will be mostly dead. The progression will probably take about a full year. That's the usual kind of time frame for most private server realms. But then once it's over, we can probably expect another realm that will kind of take its place, whether it is from the Stormforge team or from some competition. But if you're into TBC and want to play on a rather popular server for the upcoming year, I think this one's going to be one of the best choices, if not the best. So that's what we know about the upcoming Fresh Realm by Stormforge Netherwing, coming in 15 days. I'm still thinking about, should I play on it? I'm not a big TBC fan. I always play expansions like Wrath of Lich King, Mystic Pandora, Cataclysm, Legion. But I don't know, maybe I'll try. Maybe at least on the day one, see how popular it is. Would you like to see me play on this realm, at least for the first initial few hours, to see what it's like? Let me know in the comments if you want to see it. I'll consider it. Thanks for watching. Good luck to Stormforge with their Netherwing launch. And I'll see you maybe on Netherwing Burning Crusade. You never know.